looking at this clock, this is where it's going to get a little difficult. Um, it says from the drawer, drag the clock one drawer, drag this when clock one timer due. And so this means every time that the clock sort of ticks down one, what is going to happen? And in the green box here, it says refer to the flow chart. So I'm going to turn to the flow chart here. And if we look here on the flow chart, it says whenever the clock component ticks, decrement by one, update timer label. And then it goes on to like a conditional, but I'm going to focus in here on these two. So we're going to go to MIT App Inventor. I have my block here, when clock one timer due. Now it says decrement, which means subtract one for every time it kind of goes through. For every second, remove one, or in this case, 1 second. So you kind of did this already up here. Whenever the germ hits the white blood cell, we are adding 1 to the score. So you should have already have created a variable, and that variable should be, let's see here. I have it global time left. So set the global time left to, and we're going to decrement it by 1. So to do that, we go ahead and we grab the subtraction. So we're going to set the current time left to whatever the time left is. So we'll get time left, and we're going to subtract 1 from it. This works sort of internally inside of the clock and the control layer, but we need to see it. The user needs to be able to see it, and the user has to see it on the, instead of score label, because right here it says update timer label. So we're going to set the timer label. I'm going to change it to the text. And then the way we have it here, we're going to go with this little join, the text box, and instead of score, I think we have it as timer. I like to add that extra space there to space it out. And we want to show the global time left. So as you see, it wasn't that hard right here. The first thing we have to do is subtract 1 from the global time left, and then change what the user sees. We already did it, so I was able to kind of iterate or change the code I already did and had it work for the clock. So your job now is to go ahead and begin to work with the conditional here. Ask yourself a question. If then else.